Hey, pal!
Yes. Oh, this reminds me. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Excuse me. Huh? Oh. Huh? Very well. Huh?
Aw, what gives?
That's it! Such Well, very well.
What's up?
Huh? Oh! This is it! Inspiration! Huh? Very well. Hey, you there! Huh? Well,
Ah! Hey, watch it! Hey, pal!
you there! Well, I'm sorry.
Hey, watch it.
Huh?
Gotcha.
Aw, thank you so much. Hey, you there! Um... Oh, I know! Hey, you there! Huh?
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 Oh,
Um...
whoa!